here hiking Echo Creek Canyon. This one is located in Canmore. It's kind of a weird place because you have to park in a residential area, but there is this path, but then there's like a bunch of different paths around here that you could do as well. This one also goes to Grotto Mountain if that's what you're in for. But today we're just doing the canyon. We've changed our minds from the first original hike that we were going to do today. We were going to do Trist Ridge, but it's super windy today, so we decided to go for a canyon one. This one is about 10K, but according to All Trails it says it's 7, so we are 3.19K into the hike, so we should be at the end in like 2K from now. So I'll update you guys in the canyon.
Thinking in my dreams, the music I was young and dreaming. I'm so fast, and I don't believe, and I don't believe. Thinking in my past, thinking in my dreams.
Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we are free. Oh, you take the long way to stay close to me. I don't want another, I just wanna breathe. You take me higher, you stay close to me. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't cloud my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't cloud my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night.
Hey guys, we've made it to the canyon finally. It was quite the trek to get here. If you're scared of heights, I don't think I would recommend this one to you because there is a rock section back there that you have to go down with a rope. The rope is attached to the mountain, so you don't have to bring your own rope or anything like that. And then there's also a chain section to get down here. So we finally made it to the canyon. I think we have probably around 700 meters of this hike left. So far we've gone 4.36K. So I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Feel so alive, feel so alive. The dark won't cloud my eyes. Yeah, feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase take the long way to stay close to me. I don't want another, I just wanna breathe. You take me higher, you stay close to me. I feel so alive, feel so alive. Dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Oh, we chase the night. Oh, I feel so alive, feel so alive. Dark won't close my eyes.
So we've been hiking the canyon for actually quite a while. We've had to break the trail. It feels like nobody's been here for a really long time. But we reached the ladder / rope section, so I'm gonna see what's at the top of that, if there's like a good view or anything like that, and then we'll probably head back down. I think you could just continue on for a while. I'm not too sure how far this goes, but my map just seems like it's never ending, so we'll see how it goes. I'll see you at the top. We made it to the end of Echo Creek Canyon. The end was actually back there, but it's like nothing. So I continued on a little bit and got to here. At this point, you get a really amazing view of Grotto Mountain behind me, and then there is a mini waterfall that's frozen right up there. So it's super cool. Was it worth it? I don't know. I know a lot of easier canyon hikes that you could do, definitely like Grotto Canyon. That one is beautiful in the winter. This one, I mean, there was a lot of ropes, a lot of chains, a lot of stairs, but if you like that sort of thing, if you want a canyon hike that's going to keep you warm from the wind but you get an amazing workout, then do this one. So that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the after hike summary. Bye.
When
everyone, welcome to my after hike summary for Echo Creek Canyon. I did this hike on November 21st and this one was a distance of 11.5k with an elevation gain of 598 meters, which was actually kind of shocking that there was elevation gain on this one because with a name like Echo Creek Canyon, I expected just basically a canyon walk. So that's not really what we got, and I'll explain that in the video. So actually this trail was a whole lot of fun. Would I do it again? I don't know. I don't know if I fully recommend this one, but let me give you guys the gist. So the day that we decided to hike this one, my friend and I, our original plan that day was Tryst Lake Ridge, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Tryst Lake Ridge or just Tryst Lake. So I'm kind of glad we didn't do that one because I feel like there's a lot of snow in that area and we would have needed snowshoes. I have snowshoes and she doesn't. I don't know if that would have been a great option for that day. So Echo Creek Canyon was actually our plan B. And this one was supposed to only be 7k according to All Trails, but it was way longer. It was 11.5 and you could have gone actually further down the canyon. I guess it's kind of like make your own trail sort of thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but like go as far as you want to basically. But we didn't go all the way to the end of the canyon. I don't even know where the canyon ends, to be honest, because it just felt like a never-ending canyon when we eventually got there. So this trail starts off in a weird place. It's in a residential area, but I found that a lot with Canmore hikes is that they are in residential areas. When I did Grassy Knob, we had to park in a residential area. When I did Mount Lady McDonald, it was also in a residential area. So there's a ton of really amazing hikes in Canmore for people that live there. Like, I'm so jealous. Anyways, this trail started, like I said, in a residential area. This trail was really hard to follow because it branched off into millions of different trails. Like seriously, I felt like, I don't even know, like I felt like I had to look at my map so often just to not get lost, and we still got lost quite a few times trying to get to the canyon because it was just, like I said, branches and branches of trails over here, branches of trails over here. It's also a trail that is shared with mountain bikers, so keep that in mind. I think just to get to the canyon was about 3 to 3.5 maybe kilometers just to get to the canyon. So to get into the actual canyon from the trail, because you're like pretty high up, right? You're gaining elevation. This is not like a flat trail by any means. You're gaining elevation. There's switchbacks. You're going uphill for a lot of it until you reach a sign that says Grotto Mountain this way to your right and Echo Creek Canyon to your left. Grotto Mountain would be a really great option for the summertime. I really want to do that one this year. But yeah, this was like the start of the trail. So you do get views of Grotto Mountain from the canyon when you eventually get there. Anyways, to get to the canyon, there's a series of ropes and a chain section. So if you're not comfortable with scrambling or just like basic rope sections on hikes and stuff like that, if that is not your thing, if you're scared of heights, don't do this. Just save yourself that. Don't do this. Do Jura Canyon, do McGilvery Canyon, do Grotto Canyon over this one, because like I said, there is a rope section and then there's a chain section and then there's another rope section to just get into the canyon, and then there's another rope section after that, but we'll get into that in a second. So rope sections and chain sections on hikes I do find kind of exciting, and I kind of love them for the most part. Like, they're just fun, right? They're fun and exciting. This is nothing like Carnarvon. If you've ever done Carnarvon, where it's basically like a sheer rock face going upward and you're like, you know, holding onto the chain for your dear life, it's not really like that. You're basically like rappelling into the canyon, if that makes sense. So you're holding the rope to get down into the canyon, and there's a series of like almost like rock stairs that you can follow, but they're very, very slippery. So I don't recommend doing this one unless you have proper gear, you have microspikes with you and gloves, because that chain and the ropes, they can get really, really cold this time of year. So that is how you get into the canyon. Once we got to the canyon,
Well, pretty much most of this trail was packed down in the beginning, but by the time we got to the rope section, there was no other people's footprints anywhere. We were the first ones there in what seemed like a long time. There wasn't even like faint footprints of people that were there recently. There was nothing. So I broke the trail. So if you guys are coming there after us, like there's a defined trail for you now. It's really difficult to break trail, honestly. Like it's a workout. It's not difficult per se, it's just a workout. You exert so much energy trying to kick the snow and trying to break the trail. But luckily for us at that point, if there wasn't like, you know, like multiple feet of snow, like the snow wasn't up to my chest or anything like that, like that would have been too much. That would have been like a no-go. The canyon is already rough terrain because it's already like a creek bed, and there's like rocks and all of that stuff, loose rocks, big boulders to climb over. Like it was a workout. Like this, I wasn't expecting it to be much of a workout, but it was really a workout. And then eventually, when you get like a few kilometers into the canyon, you will have another rope section. So 2 rope sections actually. For this part, there's actually stairs. There's like metal stairs going up a rock face. You're gonna be climbing that while holding onto a rope. This part was actually really fun. I really enjoyed this part. And then after that, you will hit another rope section, which is your last rope section to go back into the canyon, if that makes sense. So this is just to get over a big boulder. So there's a boulder very similar to if you've done McGillivray Canyon, there's a big boulder that's kind of blocking the canyon a little bit. This is just to get around that part. So after that, there's really not that much to see. There is a frozen waterfall at the back of the canyon, like hanging off one of the mountains. You can see Grotto Mountain to your right slash like in front of you, and that's pretty much all the views you get. Like you get really nice views of Canmore, like the town, the Three Sisters Mountains on the other side. But I mean, for the most part, you're getting what you're getting. Like it's a canyon hike. There's, you know, rocky walls, rocky terrain, not so much of a view, but you get views, you know, kind of things towering over you, if that makes sense. So we made it as far as we made it. We went actually past the All Trails Trail because I just kept going. If I went in the summertime, I probably would have kept going a little bit, but also the sun set super early. This hike was exciting if you guys like scrambling, if you guys like rope and chain sections, if you liked Green Monster, Falls, what else? Bear Spirit Trail and Carnarvon. If you like those sort of hikes, you'll be fine with this one. If you are scared of heights and you're scared of rope and chain sections, then I probably wouldn't recommend this one to you. Like I said, I don't fully recommend this one. I'm not gonna be like, I give it a 10 out of 10, the views were great. No, I don't give this one a 10 out of 10. It was fun. Would I do it again? Likely not. Like I may consider it if there was really nothing else to do, or maybe in a few years from now and I'm like, I really want to do Echo again. But as of right now, like I'm good. I don't really need to do it anytime soon. That being said, I don't think that this is a super popular one where people, you know, break the trail very early in the season or anything like that. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys are not already subscribed, please go ahead, click that subscribe button below. Bye.
I let you deeper.